So like I said earlier, we kind of wrote this love letter to the state of Wyoming, and that's what that EP was, and a lot of the songs we're playing today they're off of that. Write what you know, that's what they say, and one thing we know is Wyoming.
At least I didn't say know what you write, because we can't do that one.
Yeah, we don't know much, but we pretend to know what we do know. If that makes any sense to you, then we should probably get to know each other. This is kind of a parody song. This song was written originally in New Zealand about being everywhere, and then Johnny Cash popularized it about being everywhere in the great country of ours. We wrote our own version of it. This is about knowing everywhere in the state of Wyoming, and I think we got most of the municipalities in here. Anyways, I was told my guitar passed muddy gas station when a lady in a Subaru green license plate waiting. She said to me, "Red, if you got some gas bills, I'll give you a ride over them ragged hills." She asked me if I'd seen something like these high plains. I said, "Listen, I've traveled every road in this square state. I've been everywhere, lady, across this square state. Desert, mountains, plains, lady, every damn inch of I across this big old square. I've been everywhere. I've been to Buffalo, early big horn burns, chuck water down the camper, stayed in a hotel with the hippopotamus, soaking in the hot springs down at the Rockies. There may land her bingo love, far and do it's got me in trouble. I've been everywhere, baby, across this square state, baby. Desert, mountains, plains, baby, every damn inch of I across this big old square. I've been everywhere. Been to Casper, Kirby, Medicine Bow, Casey, Hudson, Jackson Hole. Stop shooting me to the 8 by dollar bills, but I made it back playing Johnny Cash in bills. Glen Rock, Rock Springs, and Rock River, Manchester, I had a nice dinner. I've been everywhere, lady, across this square state, baby. Desert, mountains, plains, baby, every damn inch of I across this big old square. I've been everywhere. Cheyenne, Lebanon, Dayton, Gillette, Grapeville, Ranger, and Camden. Got those in Tennessee, went northwest, past Dakota, you're front desk. Laughing out, Convax, Barnum, and 23 County 1. I've been everywhere, lady, across this square state, baby. Desert, mountains, plains, baby, every damn inch of I across this big old square. I've been everywhere. Saratoga, Sheridan, Riverton, Fang, Anderson, Manville, Guernsey, Lorraine, Boswell, Hannah, Medicine Bow, Lincoln Highway's the only way to go. TC wants a whirling too. Store Wyoming, man, that place is cool. I've been everywhere, lady, across this square state, baby. Desert, mountains, plains, baby, every damn inch of I across this big old square. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, lady, across this square state, baby. Desert, mountains, plains, baby, every damn inch of I across this big old square. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere. If I left anybody out, you talk to me after the show. We'll put you in a line. I saw a young man pray to the altar of a dying God, head down and And I'm an antenna for the cosmic knowing. It's all a cycle, a continuum of thought. The very fruit to bear for the fire that we brought. And they've been building down below, building secret cities where we aren't allowed to go. The end is coming soon. They think that you're the future, but the future's me and you. She said, don't get a job, the game is rigged. It's all a playground for billionaires and fascist pigs. Don't get a job, don't spend your money, raise some chickens and harvest some organic honey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, she said, don't get a job, the game is rigged. It's all a playground for billionaires and fascist pigs. Don't get a job, don't spend your money, raise some chickens and harvest some organic honey. I know that was probably a weird deviation for most of you out there. I will apologize for that.